when you look back, for a Christian, for a believer, you go, man, God had a hand in all of these steps that I was taking.
Yep.
For somebody who's not a believer, they would call it a coincidence.
Sure.
You just did this. You chose this path over this path. But I look back and I go, man, every path if I sat down and wrote a book, every path that I took was directed specifically by him. And I mean, I believe that because there were things that were happening in my life that he steered, like I was direction I was going that he steered me away from and that I didn't understand.
Yeah.
When you're engaged to be married and you think that you have the love of your life, and then all of a sudden just, that's not it. It was like, wait, what? What are you talking? What is what?
Yeah.
And, you know, had that not happened, I wouldn't have moved to Nashville. I wouldn't have met Heather's brother. I wouldn't have met Heather, you know? And so you can, for a non-believer, they may say it's coincidence, but for me, I can go back and look as far back as high school and think of things that happened, places that I messed up, you know, like even as a Christian where I was just like, man, how did I hold it together through this? I didn't.
Right.
I held it together. And you know, and my wife supported me and stood behind me, and you know, in the kids, my babies, and, you know, it's pretty crazy.
Well,
so I mean, I see. There's probably I could write a book like we all could.
Right.
We all could, you know, and I think the difference is just communicating that. As a believer, we go, God had a direction in our life.
Amen.
He had a specific plan for us. And I have, up to this point, just followed through with that. And I don't think he's done. You know?
Oh, amen.